All right, guys. So many of you know, my name is Angie Harper, and I'm out here in Queen Creek, Arizona. And I've been a part of the Mind Body System here. I've been on it for 16 weeks, just about 4 months. I was one of the lucky ones. There's my pictures right there. One of the lucky ones that got to be a part of Club 55. And I've been on a weight loss journey for the better part of 3 years. My husband, who's sitting next to me here in the car. He is a strength and conditioning coach, and he's always told me throughout the years, you're not eating enough. And so I made the decision to really prioritize protein, to start lifting weights, and I was doing that for 2 years, and the scale was not moving. And so the only thing that I added was this mind body system 4 months ago. And guys, I'm here to tell you, it is the missing link. It is what my body needed. It's the switch that needed to be flipped in order for that scale to start moving and for the weight to really start dropping off. And it's been an incredible experience for me, and I just love sharing it with people. I love sharing my pictures, even the bikini pictures, even the old pictures, because it tells the story, and I'm not afraid to do that. And I hope if you're listening, you're not afraid to do that either. And so one thing I wanted to say, I know a lot of people, a lot of our customers have been on the system. And so when we start this 12-week challenge, you're going to hear that. Well, I've already been on it since October. Well, that's awesome. I have too, but I'm looking at this as my phase 2. I'm going to kick it up a notch. And I honestly do not care if the scale moves at all. I feel so dang good. My sleep has never been better. My energy, I just feel good. If you can relate to that, drop that in the chat and let me know. And so, that's what I tell people. This is phase 2, right? So keep going, keep your eye on the prize. And for me, it's not about the money, it's not about winning. It's just about how many people can I help feel like I feel right now. And so we're going to get started here in just a second. Look at that beautiful lineup. You're going to you're going to hear from 3 incredible leaders who have been with LifeVantage for years and years. The first I'm going to bring on is my dear friend, Rachel Pekarik. And I love when she says she lives in Siberia. She really lives in Minnesota. And she lives with her husband, Tony, and their adorable son, Cash. And let me tell you guys, this girl is the queen of systems. Okay. She put together this incredible slideshow that you're going to see in just a minute. And not only that, she has built teams in the weight loss industry. She has earned millions of dollars over the years. And she is one that you really, really need to get out your pen and paper. You need to write down the tips that she's going to give you. And we all collectively, as one team, as Team LifeVantage, we need to get in this boat. We need to keep on rowing, and we need to take this company to the top. And I have no doubt that this mind body system can do that for each and every one of us. So with that, I wanted to wish everybody a very Merry Christmas. And I want to turn it over to you, Rachel Pekarik.
Thank you so much, Angie. Enjoy church. Guys, welcome. We are just hours from Christmas. Most of our Christmas celebrations begin tomorrow. You made a decision here tonight to hear about something brewing, something exciting over the weekend as we have been percolating with the, I guess, resolution of weight loss coming about. And we are going to be announcing the biggest weight loss challenge that LifeVantage has ever had. And when we talk about cash, prizes, just excitement, accountability, business building, and it's just going to be a whole lot of fun. Guys, this is the call to be on. So send out those last minute reminders. Make sure that every single one of your consultants is on. And of course, we'll kick out the replay ASAP. Now, we're going to be talking about the challenge. We're talking about all sorts of results. We're not going to talk too much about the products tonight, but we're going to be talking about strategies. So, of course, all results will vary. First off, can we just go to the chat? Let me know, what do you think about Mind Body? This was the system, GLP-1, that hashtag broke the internet. And she really felt like that on October 11th when this system hit LifeVantage's website. What an extraordinary season to be in LifeVantage. Of course, some anxiety in certain days where you're frustrated and there's been so many sellouts and the fact that we've been backordered and all this craziness, but it has been such a blessing to be with a company that has such a foresight to bring a product to the market to provide a massive solution. And I'll tell you guys this, that we haven't even scratched the surface of the stories yet that this product line will create. Now, I want to remind you some stats, if you haven't heard them, that when we launched Mind Body on that day on October 11th, we saw 200 times the web traffic to lifeadvantage.com than we saw on our busiest day ever. I mean, oh my gosh, that's crazy. And we sold out our first batch in 13 days. The second batch sold out in weeks. It has been nuts. And the results, guys, have been pouring in. If you've had a result, I'm seeing them in the chat. People are like, I love it for so many reasons. I've never slept better. Let me know in the chat. What are you seeing? What are you feeling? What are you noticing? Has there been any measurable results? Or maybe it's been not so measurable. But for me, like when I have taken GLP-1, it's been complete, utter ADHD, like solutions and like solving. I'm like, oh my God, my brain has literally never felt better. Michelle Johnson's down 11 pounds and 17.25 inches. Belinda's down 9 pounds and over 14 inches, 5 pounds, 5 inches, 4 pounds, 10 inches. I love seeing that. My anxiety has never felt in more control. Lost 5 inches the first week. How cool is that? And people are seeing great gains in their muscle. How about our dudes? Where's our guys at? Hello, crazy results. We saw Lucian, 14 pounds, 13 inches on his waist. Brandon Cunningham looking fly there in the center. I love seeing the goodbye dad bod, right? We're seeing all the abs come back. And our ladies, where are our ladies at in the chat? We're seeing results, women that have been frustrated postpartum, perimenopausal, hormonal imbalances, finally breaking through the plateaus that have plagued them for years. 5 pounds and 10 inches in 9 weeks, 11 pounds down, sleeping down from 230 to 209. Great job. I love this picture, Tara. This is, you can't suck in belly fat or back fat. You can't suck in back fat. That should be a hashtag on its own because it's true. You can't suck it in your back. And so I love seeing the results from all angles, and what an encouragement to take pictures from all sides. Our ladies seeing amazing results. We see some more progress pictures from Angie. Thank you for that incredible introduction. And the stories. We're seeing people saying, 6 pounds in a matter of a week. People seeing several inches off their abdomen. The bloating is gone. 8.4 pounds in 24 days. I ate 0 Halloween candy. I'm excited to hear from you guys this week how you do around all the treats and the candies and the cookies and all the things. Hopefully your mind and body is under control. Now I have really, really fantastic news. Can I get drum rolls in the chat? Can I get drum rolls on their camera? How many guys want good news? Say yes. Tell me in the chat like you're ready for some good freaking news. Selling out, back order, can't get it. When's it coming back? We have exciting announcements. We are no longer in back order. Yes, it's Christmas. Santa came early. We can finally say we are no longer in back order. How freaking exciting. And if there was not another reason, guys, we have to strike. Like we have product in the warehouse. It is a weight loss season. We have to strike while the iron is hot. Now, I will share throughout this call, and my cohort, Tara Wilson, presidential consultant, will share our experience in weight loss, because combined, we've done hundreds of millions in revenue in this industry in weight loss prior to LifeVantage. And I will tell you, January always gets us percolated. Me and Tara in December were like, is it January yet? Is it January yet? Are we there yet? Because we know that we're entering the season of abundance and excitement and newness and orders and customers and ranks and all the fun stories. This is why it is so big. 82% of adults in America right now, just in America, are actively managing their weight in some form or fashion. They're worried about their weight. They're tracking their weight. They're doing something about it. And 120 million are trying to actively lose weight. So they're on the journey going down. So now is the time. Go to the chat and say, now is the time. Now is the time to build your business. Now is the time to start a challenge. Now is the time to take Mind Body seriously. We are back in stock. We are here ready to roll, and we are striking while the iron is hot. Now, I talk to my team all the time that part of my success in life and in business has been following trends. I mean, we look at these trends of rising obesity rates, the boom of GLP-1 protagonists and all those things, like all the different pharma options. We could see this industry exploding from maybe about 40 billion or so a year to over 200 billion, depending on the source. Because could you guys just imagine being a part of a industry that has grown by 8x in the next 6 to 7 years? What would that mean for you and your family and your friends and your customers and your children and your legacy about being in front of a wave like that? Guys, this is a solution that millions of people are praying for. So we are here. Without further ado, you've gotten on this call because your upline, your bestie in business, your mentor has said, there's a challenge. Hi guys, I want to introduce you to the format of this call. The reason for this call is the Activate and Thrive in 2025. How many guys are ready to activate and thrive in 2025? This is the 12-week GLP-1 activation challenge, and it is coming to your house and your customer's house in just a matter of a week or so. Now, this call is consultants only. We got about 600 people on the line. We're going to dive into the details. Here's what I want you to do. Grab a pen, grab a notebook. You're going to want to take notes. Here's the great news. This call is recorded. You can review it. We're going to do a familiar, similar call I'll tell you about here on Sunday this week. You're going to hear the information again. So just so you guys know, it's going to be a lot of info, a lot of exciting things, some rules, how it works. There's going to be a lot of things to share, and you might have some questions, but don't worry. We're going to get your answers hopefully tonight and over the next couple of days. So what is this challenge, Activate and Thrive in 2025? Well, it started with a few of us, and then it turned into like half of the company's lines that are now involved in a multi-team weight loss transformation extravaganza. Yes, Tara said I couldn't say that word, but I'm saying this is a transformation extravaganza. And you're here because your upline has generously poured into a prize pool that's been gaining all weekend long to reward our challengers for their incredible mind body transformation. So you're here, guys, because this is Team LifeVantage, as Angie said. Multiple teams coming together, putting in money to say, you know what? Let's strike while the iron's hot. Let's reward our customers for getting an incredible transformation. Let's create thousands of new stories and kick off the new year strong. Now, you might be asking throughout this call, who do I go to for help? Who's my point person? Who's gonna, like, I don't understand, or how do we do this? Or like, you have your upline. So this is multi-team, and I just got to give a shout out to everybody that has poured in. Now, this is only about like 2 hours ago. So if you've just joined our challenge and saying, yes, our team's gonna plug in, I'm sorry if I missed you. But guys, you should see your upline here. Let me know. Take a photo of this slide. Find your upline support teaming. They're going to be the one. Their Facebook group, their calls, their chats, They're going to be giving you all the details of this challenge throughout the next few weeks, okay? So we're working together, but we have different teams. So I love that. Shout out your upline in the chat. Is it Carrie Dickey? Is it Tara or me? Is it the Cunninghams and Williams? I always say like the Williams sisters. Is that kind of funny? The Williams sisters. Is it the Poes? Is it Pam Gordon or Christy Vogt or Shauna Mucklow, the Wagners? Who is it? Shout them out in the chat, right? So that is your buddy. That is the person that is going to be feeding you information via their Facebook groups, your team calls, your team information. This is kind of the grandiose launch call to first give you the details, okay? So now that we're clear there, and then we have more people that are looking to join, so I expect this challenge only to grow. So this is the multi-team, it's a weight loss, but it's also a transformation challenge, right? So it's not just weight loss, but I have a feeling that that's a lot of what we're going to see. So you're here because your upline said, you know what, here's cash. Let's throw it all in together. Let's pour together. Let's work as a team to build something bigger. How many of you guys love that? Drop a 2 in the chat if you guys love the fact that all of us are working together. All of these people are saying, you know what? Let's make this bigger and funner and better and more cash for our people. How much cash? This is $25,000. Tara, I literally been moving all weekend. We and I've literally, it was so funny. I have my phone like in my pocket or in my like hoodie, and I'd occasionally check it in between boxes or running back to our old house or whatever. And it'd be like, you're like, we're up to 11,000, we're up to 13,000. This team is in, this team is in, this leader is in. How fun has it been the last weekend just getting all the yes, let's do it as a team LifeVantage?
Oh, I just got another one. Shout out to Kathleen Kangas, says that she's in, and I know several other leaders are watching the information that I had posted in the elite group, executive group. But it has been fun. Yeah, we started out with 7,000 that we pooled with a few of us that wanted to start it. Holly Highfield and the Nettles and Rachel and I and Angie and we went to all of our executives and everyone, and we had about a 7,000. Then I called Carrie Dickey, and she graciously gave us 1,500 for the prize pool. And then I just started thinking, you know what? Some people might have their challenges, and I really thought about branding. I thought about what we look like. I know Rob Sperry has friends in every one of the teams, and Brian Fryer, and I was thinking about Eric Warriors. I'm on his mastermind. I'm thinking, how weird will it look? And thank you, Marilee Maris, that she kind of called us out. She's like, we have 7,000, we have 2,000, we have 5,000, different branding, different logos, different shareables, different like looks. I'm like, that'll look janky. We're a billion-dollar company in the making. So I think, and shout out to Rachel for making the most incredibly beautiful Bibby Bobby Boo. Like, we tell her what to do, and like 3 minutes later, she has these shareables that we'll be able to post on social media. Holly Highfield made an incredible program guide. Rachel helped her just doll it up a little prettier, so every one of your people has this incredible, and we'll go over all that. Brian Highfield made the intake forms, and I was like, I don't create PowerPoints. I can tell you what to put on them. I don't create shareables, but I can paint vision. And I am so appreciative to all of my incredible friends and leaders in this company for seeing the vision and wanting to collaborate to all collectively. We have 59 of us so far, 60, counting Kathleen, 60 executives from all different lineages, and I mean every lineage in the company, are together collaborating to help to give you guys these tools and this special challenge to promote it, to blow up your business going right in, because the last challenge ends the day we go to global. So
Yeah.
I'm excited for you to see what she has, what we have in store for you as assets. It's going to be huge, guys.
Yeah, we're going to break down the details right now, but this has been a big work of Tara over the weekend, and basically like recruiting more teams, say like, hey, come in and join us. Let's have fun, and let's challenge together. Let's take all of our customers, all of our consultants, and make the prizes that much sweeter. So you guys are ready? If you're ready, say in the chat, I am ready. I am ready. Let me know if you're ready. We're going to dive into the details of this challenge, Activate and Thrive in 2025. Here's how it's going to work. The start date is going to be any day in January. So at any day in January, somebody can start their challenge. Now, this is perfect because it gives us maximum flexibility and maximum time over the next few weeks to promote the challenge. So those that are just receiving their product right now or off the back order, they can start right on January 1st, like let's go. But some people might be a little bit behind, or they drag their feet, or whatever it might be, and they're on a vacation, I don't know. They can order through the third week of January, receive their product in time to start the challenge. So guys, I'm going to break through all of this. I'm going to try to repeat several times. This is for anybody, customers or consultants, new people, existing people. It doesn't matter if you're somebody building business or just taking the products, you're going to be able to participate in the cash, prizes, and so much more. So how does it work if it's a 12-week challenge and there's all this month that people can start? Is that their end date will be 12 weeks after they start. So we have this beautiful entry form where people are going to be able to enter to win, and we have the 12 weeks already calculated depending on what day. So this would be a great slide to take a picture of, but of course, we're going to post this in our official team groups and our weight loss groups to help our customers know when they start and when they end. So if you're one of those that's like right off the gun and you're starting on January 1st, your 12-week challenge is going to end on March 26th. But if you're one of those that was late to the game and you start right on the last day, you enter on January 31st, you're going to be ending right before Global Convention. So this gives us an entire couple of weeks to promote, get people ordered, get their product shipped, get them educated, get them ready and entered. And then of course they have 12 weeks. So we're going to get in submissions all of end of March and April. We have all of the 12-week submissions, and then we'll announce our winners at the beginning of May. So very, very, very excited about that. Now, a lot of people have been asking me, or we figured as we talked about this in our group, is when do people order buy to get their product? Okay, so let's say they're not already in LifeVantage. They haven't ordered yet. They don't have stock. They're a prospect. They're thinking about it. Or maybe they're an old customer and want to come back. This would be the date to me and to us that we would say the safe last ordering date. So make a note in your notes right now that January 21st to us would probably be the safest last ordering date. Now, some people, they get their order in 2 or 3 days, some cities, but sometimes it can take a little bit longer. And I just don't want that person to miss out by the 31st to enter in time. Now, of course, if they got it on February 2nd, they could always enter, eat healthy for 2 days and start their product, of course. But those entries, that entry is actually going to stop on the 31st. So that's going to be the last time that we take it. So anybody can join all through the month, and I'll explain more as we go on. A lot of you guys, I love these chat. Like, I can't believe I'm here. This is so exciting. Okay, so who can join? Any of our teamies. Any consultants can join, any rank, any customers. It doesn't matter. Everyone is welcome to join the 12-week challenge. Activate and thrive in 2025. All you have to do is follow the guidelines of our entrance and participation for your chance to win. But this is also your chance to be inspired and be inspiring to others. And we have some really epic prizes that we're going to talk about. Are you guys ready for this? Drop some dollar signs in the cash in the chat. Drop some cash in the chat. Oh man, 624 people on the line. Are you ready? Show me the money, Tara. Show me the money. Challengers may enter to compete in 3 categories. Write this down. Best male transformation, best female transformation, and best couple transformation. Now, I need you guys to let me know, for those of you guys who are, all of you are going to be doing the challenge with us, are you going to be in the male, female, or are you going to do this as a couple? Let me know in the chat. Are you going to be in the male category? Cheryl's in the female couple. I love that, Nikki. Doing it as a couple is so great to have that accountability. You know, normally it's like, oh man, you know, I want to order, you know, DoorDash or Uber Eats. It's like, no, we're on the challenge. There's too much on the line, right? Hold each other accountable. So they may enter in these 3 categories. Here's what it's gonna look like. Da, 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 da. Now this could change, and I will say it is subject to change, but it's not gonna get any less, okay? So this is where it's subject to change. Our male and female category, first place is gonna win $3,000 in cash. Holy cramoly, guys. Can we just get some dollar signs and like, whoa, in the chat? First place, transformation, $3,000 to enter and win. Second place is gonna win $2,000, and third place is gonna win $1,000. Now for our couples, there's two people. So first place couple is gonna win $5,000. Our couple, second place is gonna win $3,000, and our third place couple is gonna win 1,500 buckaroos. So very, very exciting here. Where are you guys gonna be? You can only compete in one category, right? So you have to decide, do you want it to, like, and if you're a couple, I would just recommend the couples category is gonna be the least saturated. I just wanna let you know, there's gonna be the least amount of couples that are challenging there. But are you going to do in the male or the female or the couples? Make a decision, talk to your spouse. Are they in? Are they all in? And then just absolutely go for it. So how will the challengers winners be judged? I know that a lot of you guys are asking this. And then, by the way, a couple is just going to be a male-female couple, right? So it's not going to be two women. It's not going to be two men, just a male-female couple. All right. Keep it simple. I don't care if they're married, but a male-female couple. So this is how it's going to be judged. There's a group of us that are really fun and witty and brilliant and quite attractive, if I may say so. And we are going to be judging the transformation. Now, the transformation is also their story. So it is inches, it is weight, it is a measurable difference, right? There'll be actual pictures we ask them to take of the scale and show the metrics of what they've lost. So we need the proof. We want the proof, right? We can't just go off of somebody like, oh, I lost 50 pounds. Well, show us the scale pictures, right? But we need the story. Was there a medication story or a symptom story or something that you were going through and you've noticed this massive improvement? So the story is in there. Now, some people say, do we include what we've experienced so far? No, that's not part of the challenge. The challenge is this 12 weeks. So if you've gotten a head start already and you're already down 5 or 6 or 10 pounds, that's part of your story. But you start now on January 1 where you're at. So keep that in mind for sure. So they'll be judged fairly, accurately, and the total holistic story will be taken into account. So I just want you guys to know it's not just total pounds lost or total inches, and we're going to get proof, but it's also going to be the total story of their experience and all of that. All right. Now, on top of the grand prize winners in the Team Basic group, which we already know is going to be like a couple grand to $1,000 each, that's going to be very exciting. But your team's Facebook group will be running raffles. This is going to be based on whatever your team wants to do. This is going to be based on participation in the group, maybe attending webinars or weighing in or sharing their results. Each group is going to do their own kind of thing, and we're giving away product. And it might be LifeVantage product, it might be swag. Every team is going to kind of do their own thing to keep the momentum going throughout the 12-week challenge, okay? How exciting is that? If your team doesn't have a Facebook group, which we've already been asked, Tara was asked all weekend long, like some of the executives, their team didn't start, like they don't have like a Facebook group for weight loss, you guys can plug into ours. But if you already have your own, use your team group. You don't join ours. Do not. There's no reason to. It's just going to convolute the process. It's the same information. Like, don't do it. But if you don't have a Facebook group, you can plug into ours as activated weight loss. Okay. So super fun. Now, the challenge entry rules. There will be an intake form. I'll show you that here in a second. You'll submit your before pictures and all the details for your chosen category, male, female, couple, upon starting your 12-week challenge. The rule is you must take the complete LifeVantage system for 3 months straight, which means 3 months of orders, December, January, February, March. There has to be 3 consecutive months of orders to compete in the grand prize. Now, some of you guys might be like, well, I'm already stocked up, but I want to do the challenge. Well, what am I supposed to do? Like, I don't need to buy more. Well, take part of the challenge, but you can't win the prizes, right? So the prizes are based on, there has to be rules, and the rules are taking the products for 3 months straight. So if you're going for the grand prize, be on a subscription, because that enters you and makes you eligible to win the grand prizes. Now, it also is important that you go public on social media and share your progress throughout the challenge. We're going to make that easy for you and giving you and your customers little shareables that they can edit, they can post and put their progress photos on, and we can create more excitement and buzz and awareness about our challenge. So this is what a great script from Tara. I said, what would you share? And she's like, well, what did we share for so many years? It was pretty this simple, guys. Take a screenshot, take a picture. This is what it would look like starting your challenge, or your customers going public and sharing their challenge. I just started the Activate and Thrive in 2025 Mind Body GLP-1 Challenge. My goal is to lose like pounds or whatever it might be. I'm looking for 3 people or 3 friends to do it with me. This would be a very simple way and a simple script to instruct your customers to go public on social media about our Activate and Thrive in 2025 challenge. Okay. Now, sharing progress. We have made some beautiful Canva shareables. How many of you guys love Canva? Drop a 3 in the chat if you guys love using Canva. Or how many of you guys love, drop a 3 if you love what it's done for you. You're like, I'm not creative. I don't make pretty things. Tara's like, I have vision and no creativity or technical skills. I got you, boo. This is why we work together. So we created these beautiful templates that you're going to have access to this next week. So don't worry, they're coming to you through your upline. That's going to give you everything. And we have these great announcement photos, the one on the left, like just like, hey, I'm doing the Activate and Thrive in 2025 challenge. And then we have some progress photos at 4 weeks, 8 weeks, and 12 weeks. So really excited to give you guys those. Now, I mentioned the intake form. Can you guys do me a favor and say, thanks, Holly. Thanks, Brian. Thank you, Highfields, in the chat. Holly and Brian Highfield have built out a beautiful intake form where we're going to be able to take in thousands of you guys's, your customers, your teamies, all the informations, all the entry forms, and all of the photos starting on January 1st. So this is important to note that through your upline, you're going to get this intake form probably right before January 1st, but it goes live on New Year's Day. That's the first day that you can enter the challenge, okay? So we're not sending it out just yet because you can't enter yet, can't start. January 1 is the official first day. So your upline will post this, they'll send it to you, they'll put it in the groups or wherever it might be, and it's your job and responsibility to get your customers this intake form, because this is how they're going to enter. They have to enter this in January in order to be qualified to win the prizes. Thank you, Highfields, for putting this together. You guys are going to love it. It's going to make your life so simple. You're not collecting info. You're not collecting pictures. You're not explaining or sending anything. You're like, go fill out the form. Go enter to win, right? Go set it all up. Now, I know a lot of you might be thinking, I want to share this details with my customers. There's no way I could explain this. We got you, boo. We got you. On Sunday night, mark your calendars. This Sunday, December 29th, 8 p.m. Eastern. Same time, same line. We're going to be here, and all customers are welcome. All prospects are welcome. And of course, all consultants are welcome back to hear the information again. Sunday night's going to be a little bit different. We're going to break down the challenge, but we're also going to be talking about Mind Body, what it does, how it works. You'll hear from experts. You'll see the results. We're going to focus a lot of why this product line is the most sustainable and healthy weight loss solution for 2025. Okay. So on this Sunday night, December 29th, you're going to want all of your customers and prospects to hop on And I know it's kind of like in this kind of great, weird week where it's like some people are busy, but most people are just kind of at home. And it's like this is kind of a great time to catch on. And of course, we will record it. Veronica's asking, can they order now for the 21 challenge? Yes. And Holly's on it. I love my admins. Look at them. They're just crushing the chat right now. So good. So come on Sunday night, learn more about the challenge, hear the information again, but of course, bring at least 3 people with you so that they can hear the details as well. Now, the exciting part about 60 executives and leaders plugged in is that all throughout January, those first few weeks, we are going to be slamming our groups with overviews, promotions, calls that you can be on to promote the challenge. So, guys, there'll be probably something several times a week, maybe every night, for you guys to literally plug into. They can hear this information, prospects over and over and over, how to enter, how to win, what they can win, how it works, how the product works. This is going to be our focus for the next really like 30 days to maximize your business. So when we talk about, and I can't tell you millions, but we've done millions. I can't tell you units, but we've sold units. When I tell you that this company has had the best quarter ever, we are publicly traded and I don't want to get in trouble, but it is big and we haven't seen anything yet. January is going to blow. We're going to blow Steve Fife's face off. And I love his face. Let's not blow it off too far. Now I'm going to pass it over to Tara Wilson to talk. Let's get down to business. We're going to be talking about game plan. We're going to take the next 20 minutes to talk about strategy. We've got Marcy Nettles talking about how to really work the holiday season to your advantage. So T, over to you.
Woo! Are you guys excited? This has been just a brainchild that we've been working on and collaborating, and we're just so excited because, you know, one team or a couple teams can't raise the whole company up. I'm so excited to have 60 of my best friends in the company coming together and blessing people's lives. And again, Rachel and I know I like to share this story every time it comes up on Facebook memories. I screenshot it and send it to Rachel like, well, remember the time I had 1,000 people a day joining our team? 1,000 people a day joining our team. Angie Harper and her team, beautiful team in Brentwood, California, we had a little holiday team party, and she was just so mesmerized. She's like, there's 3 people here on 3 different teams now that were all on your team in the last company. What the heck? And I go, do you understand? I had 60,000 distributors and over 350,000 customers in 4.5 years. Guys, I was a decent network, but only a couple years, pretty wet behind the ears when I came into our last company. Rachel joined a couple months later, but I went from 0 to $1 million in sales in 8 months because I started in December. And of course, you know, everybody wants to lose weight, get fit, have a health transformation. And by then 2.5 years later, that's when we had 1,000 people a day. You guys get ready, get educated, stay plugged in. You guys are business owners. This will be the biggest, greatest opportunity to launch your business that you will ever have. I don't care if you've been here for 5 days or 15 years. There will never be a time like there is now for you to have a land grab, an opportunity to be the first person to introduce this to your entire network. So use the shareables that Rachel and the team have created. I don't even know if did you put the ones that show like what the challenge is with $25,000 in cash and prizes. You guys, I'm sitting here thinking like, which couple wouldn't want an extra $5,000? And you think about the accountability, the plan they're going to have. They'd be like, you better put, if it was me and my husband, we're like, put the donut down. That is a $5,000 donut. Put it down, right? Put down the alcohol. Let's get to the gym. Let's get up early, right? And then I know a lot of people will do giveaways, and, you know, corporate's been amazing to support us, to contribute extra, you know, prizes and products. And we are going to be cross-selling in weekly webinars to your customers and talking about things like how inflammation plays a role in weight loss and why they should add Nerve 2 to their subscription. That, you know, and we're going to talk about that maybe on the webinar. We're putting that together this week. And then why Axio can be a great tool for them in their belt to get them, B vitamins, why that's good for weight loss, and why it's better alternative than a 400 calorie latte from Starbucks, unicorn sprinkles, whatever, right? We're going to tell them about, getting vital nutrients and, the AM/PM and gut health. Gut health is a huge, right? So you guys remember that when you get people in for the GLP-1, and it's going to be a buzzword, people all 40 to 45% of people will be setting a health goal, and it could be in weight loss, it could be, just getting healthier, getting more fit, getting more toned, whatever it is. And you guys have an incredible tool to help them kickstart this, this transformation for them. So what are we going to do? Well, we're going to take this seriously. And I am going to say for the next 39 days, I am going to do nothing but trying to personally get people in my team and on this challenge. That's it. I'm going to go to every old person that has, maybe fallen off or disassociated or whatever. And I'm going to let them know what we're doing and let them know that they could make an extra few hundred or a few $1,000s a month. 10 people on the challenge if you're a diamond, because remember, we're requiring them to order 3 times. 10 people on the challenge is going to earn you $450 a month. 20 people would earn you $900 a month. 30 people would, it's 45. Once you're a diamond, it's $45 per set per month. Now think about your teams. You run this play on your team. I don't care if you're an executive or an SC3 or an SC1, you have a team, get them to do it. You're talking about $128 in volume for every single person every month that they're on the challenge, right? So go to all the consultants, say, now is the time to dust it off, and then go to all your current ones, make sure they know the play, make sure, here's what I'm going to tell. I am going to make sure personally that every single person I enrolled knows that we are doing this and has watched this recording. It's not going to be like, oh, I heard that sounds great. No, watch this recording. How serious are you going to take your business? And of course, we're going to be an all-out blitz on social media, getting people to join the challenge, right? So if you're a previous LifeVantage customer, you can say, hey, it's Tara. I just found it that our team is launching a $25,000 cash prizes weight loss and transformation challenge with our new hot GLP-1 product that sold out in 13 days. I always like to add little fun statements like that. I'm doing it, and my goal is to lose 25 pounds. Would you like more information on how you can join and have access to incredible prizes like $3,000 or, product giveaways, right? Would you want to do this with me? So, or for current customers, hi, it's Tara. Shared a little bit about our Mind Body GLP-1 launch. So excited to let you know we are no longer in back order, and we are launching over 25. This is how much money came in today. Over 20 she created this morning, and we already got another 5,000 in commitments from your amazing leaders. Launching a $25,000 weight loss transformation challenge on our team. Huge cash prizes. Would you want to do this with me? And then, of course, all out massive action for people that have never joined you. And again, this is a hook. Like Carrie Dickey always says, you bait the hook to suit the fish. Well, a lot of people will join us, as we saw in our last company, with just astronomical numbers to lose some weight, or just because they want to get fit, or they're coming off of a synthetic and they just need something healthier because they're having whatever problems. So, hey, I just wanted to reach out because I couldn't sit on this good news. I just found out our team is throwing over 25,000 in cash and prizes for a massive weight loss transformation challenge starting in January. I'm personally doing it, and my goal is to lose 25 pounds. I'm looking for people who want to activate their natural GLP-1 for a total mind-body approach to weight loss. Think this might be something you're interested in. If not, no worries. I'm just stoked, and I wanted to get you the details. Guys, reach out to your connections, because make a post and make sure when you go on social media that you have a call to action. So let's say you're on social media, say, hey, if you want more, and you're posting before and after pictures like Angie's or Brandon's or all these people that have shared their transformation, say, if you're interested, comment challenge. Now, every single person that comments challenge, it's your job to follow up with them and get their information, right? But promote the challenge anywhere and everywhere. You guys are going to be around friends and family. Some of you guys are going to be traveling, sitting on planes next to strangers. Talk about, what are you excited for the new year? I'm excited because we are going to have tens of thousands of people get healthy, lose weight, get fit, whatever their goals. We're going to help them transform their health in the next 90 days. You know anyone that would want to, be interested in that with an all natural GLP-1 activator? Tell people why you're excited. Tell people how quickly we sold out. Don Nettles did such a great interview a couple weeks ago, or a couple months ago now, and he says that the selling out in 13 days was indication of how massive the demand for this product is. I mean, it's massive. It far exceeded corporate's expectations. And again, I can't share those numbers, but it was when I heard the number today, I fell off my chair. You know, tell people we're giving away over $25,000. Tell them this could be a life-changing $5,000 if they take it serious, right? And ask them to do it with you. Now, you guys can do what you want. I've been a diamond seller for the most part of my career here. I've always done like, 4 or 5,000, but I've been a diamond seller. So I earned $45, right? I am personally going to ask every customer of mine that comes to me, and I'd say, hey, every person that you can get to join the challenge and make a purchase, I will give you a $25 Amazon gift card. I am personally going to do that because that's a marketing budget, right? It's $25. Well, if they stay on the challenge for 3 months, that's $135, right? So it's still a profit of $110. Again, you can give them $10 Starbucks card. You can do whatever you want. That's what I'm personally doing this because I know that a customer that's excited will refer 1 or 2 people, but if they're incentivized, that number goes up to 8 or 9. Now think about all the customers that we're going to get in and get extraordinary results, right? This is a fertile ground for you to harvest your next batch of really excited, bought in consultants. And this, if we do it right, you guys, we're going to be cruising into convention with so many stories, so much excitement, so much momentum. And now we're going to be releasing it to the rest of the world. You guys, this is going to be life-changing. And I'm really excited about this. So with that, I am excited. Marcy, I love you. She's a fellow neighbor here in Arizona. I love you. And Donda, you guys, what you contribute to the company is always world-class, and you're so appreciated. And thank you for being a part of our mastermind. And she's going to tell you what you should be doing this week. So over to you, Miss Marcy.
Yay, thank you, Tara and Rachel and the Highfields and Angie. I am just thrilled, and I know Dondi is as well, to be part of this group and what is going to be happening in the next 120 days in this company. It is going to, seriously, I hope that you guys have seatbelts that let you run, because you need to be ready for this impact. It's going to be massive in what we're going to be able to do for the world. So before I move into maximizing this week, I want to just make some clarifications here for some of the questions that have been going on about who can qualify as a couple. So we've been having our little bat channel chat behind the scenes just to clarify some things. And we really want everybody to participate where you want to participate, okay? So if you are a mother that has a daughter that wants to do this with you, go for the couples, go for it. If you are a same-sex couple, go for it. We want everybody to qualify and to participate where they feel comfortable and where they are feeling drawn, right? So we want you guys to all get in where you feel like you're fitting in and just run with this challenge, and then encourage everybody else to do the same thing, okay? So for me, my personal story on this, I was also part of Club 55 with my husband and the other amazing people that are here on this Zoom. And what a blessing and an honor that was to be able to qualify for that opportunity. When we first got started, I was shocked that within just a couple days, I noticed a difference in my mind telling me that it's like, hey, you're looking good. That was not something that my mind totally told me, hardly ever. I was normally looking in the mirror and it's like, oh my gosh, Marcy, you're really going to go out looking like that? Don't you see that back fat? I see the back fat. Everybody's going to see the back fat. What are you doing going outside like that, right? And yet, just on like day 2 of utilizing our amazing system that the world is so desperately seeking, I started looking at myself thinking, you look thinner already. And it wasn't lying. You know, in about 13 weeks time, you can see here, I lost 13 pounds, 11, 13 pounds, and almost 18 inches, guys. But more importantly than this, keep in mind, this is not just a weight loss system, right? This is a system that addresses so many other needs that so many people have in their lives. And so when you're looking at the picture on the far right there, that's my blood work. We did blood work 45 days before and after. I had no idea that I had high cholesterol. I had no idea that I was borderline pre-diabetic. I had no idea these things were going on inside of my body. But I then looked back and there was reasons why it was happening, right? And so within 45 days, my cholesterol dropped 31 points. My cortisol dropped 5 points. My A1C dropped 0.3 points, putting me back into that normal range. And then on top of that, my insulin, it dropped 4.8 points, and my glucose dropped 8 points. And so just keep that in mind. We want all of your results. So be tracking everything, whatever you want to do to be tracking and you share with us. We're going to be looking at the total picture as we're going through the results at the end of the 12 weeks. So we are so excited for you guys to be here. So what should you be doing throughout this week up to New Year's, when you're at all the holiday parties and you're hanging out with people, maybe eating all the food, all the things, you know, that you're not going to be probably eating once you start this challenge? Well, what you should be doing is utilizing every single conversation. Now, I don't know, do I have access to move the slides? Or are you moving the slides, Rach? Awesome, thank you so much. So this really is the season that you have the best opportunity to get in front of a lot of people, whether it's people at your house or whether you're going to somebody else's party or whether you're freaking standing in line at the store waiting to be able to check out and you've got people around you all of the time, right? So use every opportunity to start up conversations. And you don't have to start the conversation talking about this company or these amazing products. No, start by just asking questions. It's like, well, what are your plans for the holidays? Who are you going to have over? What are you going to be doing? And then move into asking pertinent questions that are going to direct you into the point to where you can start getting down to the dirty, right? Down to what we really want to talk about. And so you have to remember that the ones that are asking all the questions are going to be the ones that win. Because if you are just talking about yourself or talking about what you have, all that kind of stuff, more than likely they're thinking about, oh my gosh, did I take that off of the stove? Am I going to burn my house down? Oh, I forgot this. I forgot. They're going to tune you out if you're only talking about what's about you. But people love to talk about themselves and what they've got on their plate or what their plans are. And so some of the questions that you can ask them after you've been talking for a little bit is, what are you focusing on for your New Year's resolutions this year? And then continue the conversation with more questions after they tell you. It's like, have you had that as a resolution before this year? Because if they've had it previously, then obviously things have not exactly gone the way that they wanted them to go. And then you can just ask them, it's like, well, what are you going to do different this year so that you can win at that resolution, right? Because you don't want them to be doing the same thing over and over again. I mean, how many of you have been stuck on that insanity cycle, right? Just put insanity in the chat if you have been on that crazy wheel before, because I know that I have many, many times. And so you want to just ask them straight out. It's like, well, what are you going to do differently this year that's going to get you what you wanted that last year didn't happen for you, right? So go ahead, Rach, you can move that forward for me. Thank you, thank you. I love having somebody to push the buttons. It's so good. So as you're going along in this, it's like, you know, you can even when they say, oh yeah, I want to lose weight, or I want to feel better, I want to get healthier, all that kind of stuff, you can say, you know what, that's on my list too. That's something that I'm going to be working on. And I've had it on my resolutions in the past, and it just didn't work out for me. Either I quit on myself, or I didn't know the right things, or I just was ignorant about what I was trying to do. And so I'm so excited because I know that this time I have this goal of whether it's losing weight, whether it's losing body fat, whatever your goal is that you personally want, that I have an actual plan and the tools that I need to be able to accomplish it. I actually just joined an amazing challenge with over $25,000 in prizes. I don't know if you're interested or if you've heard about GLP-1 before, but it's incredible. You should totally do it with me because it's always more fun to do it with somebody that's your friend, right? So getting somebody to either work out with you or getting somebody to go on walks with you, you know, it would be such a blast to be able to do this together. It's like, do you want the details? I can very simply add you into a Facebook page that's got all of the info. What do you think? Right? And so just start the conversation, ask the questions, and to do that. And one of the things that I also like to do, by the way, guys, this is not just conversations you're starting for people that you already know. If you're starting a conversation with someone in a grocery store that maybe you don't know, people don't necessarily want to give you their phone number, but what I found is that they will absolutely connect with you on social media, on Facebook. And so what I've done, and this is just my pro tip, is I've got a QR code with my Facebook connection, right there on my home screen on my phone. And so all I have to do is have them pull out their camera and put it up on that QR code. It brings me up, they send the friend request, and then we're connected and I've got them, right? Where people won't always give you that. So guys, I am super excited about this. Utilize this next 10 days before the end of the year and moving into January to really utilize every single conversation to invite people to actually finally get the solution to their resolution, because we have what people are looking for. And if it's money they want, you say, well, you know what I'm going to do about that? I'm going to actually help a lot of people hit their New Year's resolutions on the health side of things, and I'm going to make a lot of money along the way. Would you like to learn about that too? So remember, this is a business opportunity. We want to get people into this challenge, but the conversation can actually also include the business opportunity. So guys, thank you so much for letting me be part of this tonight. I am super stoked. I hope you guys are excited. If you're excited, put your favorite emoji into the comments. We just want to know how excited you are, because this right here is going to be the game changer or not. Because you have this opportunity in your hands to really, really, really blow your business out of the water, think bigger than you've ever thought before. And we want to know, are you going to be all in? If you're all in, give us all you got. Okay. So thank you. Thanks, Rach.
I am all in, Marcy. Thanks so much. Tara, kick us off with some of the things that we have to do and like kind of putting a bow on the game plan.
Yes. Well, first of all, you got to get all in yourself. And even if you don't have much weight to lose, everyone's got some health goal. Unless you're perfect, you probably do. Just embrace it and get on loud about your own goals. I've been very, very non-compliant for so I'm actually truly starting it on January 2nd. I'm going to make a lot of changes. I might actually start working out, Rachel, and I'm going to take it very seriously and lead by example, because I really want my own goal. So my goal is literally to lose 25 pounds, right? Share your before and after pictures from our Club 55 and our newest customers and consultants as they come in. And you are here to sell and promote. Be a promoter. Don't just post it. Literally treat this like a business. What are you going to be doing? You're going to be working, and you're going to make sure everybody possibly, and keep asking, who do you know who do you know who do you know who, right? It's 120 million people currently looking to lose weight, right? So it's the biggest GLP-1 weight loss transformation in history starting January. Find an accountability partner. I asked Dawn Burst to be mine. I don't know if she's accepted yet, but the most successful health transformations start with accountability and support. Grab a few teamies, grab some customers. Let's do it together. Have a little accountability chats, motivate each other. Set many goals. If you have people local, meet them at the gym. You are statistically so much more likely to stick out to a workout if someone's waiting for you. Leave your phone at home so they can't cancel on you. Set goals daily, weekly, workout plans, meal prep. Again, Holly and Rachel created the most incredible program guide. We also have lifestyle.lifevantage.com, which comes with the Mind Body, right? Invite. You guys, we got to pack out this call next Sunday. Rachel was gracious enough to extend her Zoom into 1,000, which we needed tonight, 630 people at the peak. Make sure, again, screenshot that for all of you. With your executives, I will have communication hub with all of the executives, and more just came in. Congratulations, you guys! More prize pools, just money just came in, and we will be communicating that here in your groups. We'll get the recordings out. There is going to be nowhere you can go unless you're blind and deaf that you won't be able to see this. So what is your responsibility? And I need you all to hear this. And for those of you who had people on that hopped off, 100 people have hopped off. Once you get a personal customer on the challenge, meaning the people that I enroll, not my teams, not my leaders, mine, get them to the intake form, because there's disclosures. They have to acknowledge that they're getting a 1099. They have to, get all the information in. There will be an auto respond. They'll get a program guide. They'll also have a couple little things and acknowledge that their entry is taken in. Thank you, Brian Heifel, for managing that. Number 2, get them the product experience guide. Your leaders will have that. They will also be in your, units or your groups. They will be, again, make sure you have it. It's your job. Hey, Susie, just join me. I saw her place an order. I see her. I'm going to get her the intake form. I'm going to get her the program guide, and I'm going to add her to my weight loss group. Again, if you're on the posting, they have a group. If you're under Sean McKee, she has a group. Debbie Zito has a group. I know Marilee and Jenny and Shauna and Becky, you guys have a group. Sam and Ray, whoever, get them to your groups. This is where you're going to have the ability to mentor them, coach them, respond to them, encourage them, give them content, give them value, do weekly giveaways, and let them know that every week they're going to have the opportunity to get on the call that will introduce them to Mind Body, give them all the things, expose them to other products, tell them about the challenge, so that they can invite people to join the challenge with them. So please, the 3 things you have to do for everyone new: get them in the form, get the product guide to them, and get them in the right Facebook group according to your upline. Ask your upline. And again, if you don't have one, you are all welcome. We have a ton of like 12, 15 different lineages in the company. It's very well managed. It's up the entire, we have so much integrity. Nobody's stealing anyone's customers. And we've been managing this group now of over 15,000 people for like 4 months with a lot of collaboration from some of the best leaders. So thank you guys so much. I hope that you can hear Rachel and I's excitement because we've been there, we've done it, we know, and corporate seems confident that they're not going to run out again, but it wouldn't be a terrible idea if it starts looking that way for your customers to order their sets, anywhere from now until the end of their challenge. So thank you. I will get the recording to your leaders as soon as Rachel gives it to me. I'm going to give her some grace. She probably had the little baby to put to bed, although he's probably bed. I forget you're an hour ahead of me. But as soon as Rachel gets me the recording link, I will send it to all of the leaders and they will be posting it in the chat. It is game on. Your job for the next 7 days or 6 days is to get as many people on that. And again, imagine the possibilities. Whatever you think your team's doing now, you could literally double, triple, quadruple it. Kristen Cunningham asked me today what I think that my team is going to do. I think that I'm going to double what we did in October. I'm a little gutsy, but every time I do that, every time I put my hand in the fire, I end up doing it. I told the whole company I was going pro 10 in September of 2022 and I did it, right? So what are the possibilities? Set the biggest goals you've ever had. How many people do you want on the challenge? What are you going to do every day? What are your daily activities? Should just be getting people on the challenge from now through the 31st and getting your teams to do this too. If we do this right, guys, we're going to break the bank again. And we are going to put this company in such momentum that everyone who doesn't know who this sleeping unicorn dragon is, everyone will finally know in the network marketing industry who LifeVantage is. I can't tell you how many times the Cunninghams, the Poes, Rachel, Greg Deeker, we all walk into these masterminds. You're with who? Huh? LifeVantage, never heard of it. That's going to be, those days are going to be long gone. So I appreciate all of you for investing your time here with us tonight. I will see you on the call and make sure you reach out to your leaders and you get connected. And let's do this, guys. Let's show LifeVantage that we appreciate all their hard work. And Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah. I hope all of you have a safe travel, have fun with your family, and you guys are the best part of LifeVantage. So thank you, guys. Thank you, Rachel. Thank you, Holly. Thank you, Dondi and Brian Highfield and Marcy and Angie and all of the people who, and the Pose, everyone has done a great job. So thank you, guys. And we'll see you in a couple days.